Hello everyone and welcome to Lot of Tech once again. So this is the Soundmagic e10c earphones, and many of you were actually demanding for a review, so I had to get these from Amazon. So let's start with the box and packaging. So first we have plenty of information already printed on the box. Like on the top you will find different kind of awards that these earphones have received, and then they say that these earphones have a unique all metal earphone construction and they have a powerful bass. Then on one side you will find that these earphones come with an inline microphone with volume controls, and then you will also get this scratch card sticker which is printed which is pasted on the box, and when you will scratch this sticker you will find a long numeric code, and you can actually verify this code on their website to know whether your product is a genuine one or not. These earphones are completely made in China and the price mentioned on the box is 3199, and I got these for 1899 on Amazon. So when you will open the box, what you will get inside is the earphones itself, and then you have to open the box from the back side to actually pull out the carry case. When you will open the carry case, you will find plenty of accessories. Like first of all you will find this computer adapter, which is mainly an audio splitter with two TRS 3.5mm jack at the end. Then you will also get this normal 3.5mm jack which has a TRRS connector at the end. Then you will also find this Soundmagic shirt clip, and then at last you will find plenty of ear tips. Don't know why they have provided so many ear tips, but it's I think 7 pair of ear tips that you will get along with these earphones. So plenty of accessories already provided. When I looked at these earphones, it gave me an impression that they have been inspired by Asus ROG phone in some way, and also these earphones look very sturdy and robust and also very sporty. Although these earphones are not at all sporty one, but still it will give you that kind of a feeling. You will get the Soundmagic branding and also the model number printed behind each earpiece, and these earphones can be easily distinguished between left and right by looking at the color code. Like the left one is marked with a dark blue color and the right one is marked with a red color. Remember on the box it was printed that it is a unique all metal earphone construction, but when you will look at the earphone you will notice that it's only the center part, the center silver part on which the Soundmagic logo is printed, only that part is metal, and on top of that metal part you will find this black colored plastic housing, which is actually plastic in my opinion, and on top of that black color housing you will find this sort of a silver coated design which is also a plastic. So I will not say that it's an all metal earphone construction, but it's a mix of metal and plastic. On closer observation on the earpiece, I actually noticed some kind of design flaws which are very minor but still worth mentioning because these earphones are priced at 3199. That's the MRP. So the white line that goes around the earpiece, you will notice that it has a thickness of varying width. Like the line on the left side is thin and the line on the right side is thick, and also you will notice this white strand of plastic. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. So I noticed this white strand of plastic actually coming out. Now first of all it confirms that this is not metal and the outer part is plastic, and also the finishing of the earphone is not up to the mark at some places. And initially I thought that this is an asymmetrical design and symmetry is not that important, but when I compared this right earpiece with the left one, then I noticed that it's nothing related to asymmetrical or symmetrical design, but it's simply a design flaw where the outer covering of the earphone was not cut precisely. As you will move down, you will come across this inline microphone which is connected to the left earpiece, and this inline microphone actually comes with volume control buttons, which is quite good at this particular price point. Now the buttons on the microphone are very soft and rubbery, and I wish that they could have been made more tactile, and the button which is actually at the center, which is the play pause button, is quite easy to access. But when you are going to access the volume control buttons on the left and right, these are at the extreme ends, and when you are going to place your finger, it's going to land up half on the microphone surface and half on the button. So in order to control the volume, you actually have to apply a little bit more pressure. So I just wish that all these buttons could have been leveled up with the surface of the microphone, or the entire microphone could have been made more longer to easily access the volume control buttons. On close observation of this microphone, I noticed that the one side of the microphone again has some kind of irregularities and the housing wasn't cut properly, while the other side was completely okay. So some sort of minor design flaws going on here and there with Soundmagic. As you will move down further, so the joint from where the cable is dividing into left and right, you will find the serial number of the earphone along with Soundmagic branding, and you will also get this cable managing clip. Then from here onwards, as you will move down further, the cable gets slightly more thick, and let me tell you that this is a very robust cable, and the cable actually looks very durable and very sturdy. And then finally at last you will get a 3.5 millimeter gold plated jack, which is actually fitted at a 45-degree angle. So that was all about design and construction, and let's move ahead with the quality of microphone. So now coming on to the quality of microphone, so this is the audio quality that you would be getting from this particular microphone in indoor conditions. And at this point all the doors and windows in my rooms are closed, and it's only the air conditioner is working right now, so it room tends to have that very ambient kind of noise that is usually present in an indoor environment. Do let me know what you think about the audio quality in the comment section below. And now let's move on with the audio review. So now coming on to the most important part, which is the audio quality. So first of all, I'll say that these earphones have a very flat kind of sound profile. By flat I mean that first of all, these earphones have a bass which is very less than my expectations at this particular price point. And also whenever an earphone does not have a good bass, they tend to have a very good mid tone, and also the trebles get enhanced automatically. But in Soundmagic I felt that the trebles and mid frequencies are always at the same level, and also the bass is not that high, so that bass frequencies are also at the same level. So overall, treble, mid frequencies are bass and always at the same level, and that is why I'm saying that these have a flat kind of sound profile. Apart from that, when I initially unboxed these earphones and began my testing, so I had actually switched from my RHA MA390 to the Soundmagic, and initially when I tested them I felt like there was something missing in the Soundmagic, and the sound wasn't up to my expectations. So I felt like this might be happening because I'm switching from one brand to the other. So I continuously used Soundmagic for around a week now, and for over that period of time I was switching between these three earphones, which is Sony EX255, RHA MA390 and Soundmagic. So every time I got the same feeling that the overall audio experience coming from Soundmagic is not very rich, and whenever too many musical instruments are playing at the same time, the earphones tend to get a little bit noisy. I'll not say that the voice clarity is not good, but the stereo effect was not at all very good, and these earphones tend to have a very general and okayish kind of sound, which is definitely not impressive and up to the standards of Sony and RHA. One thing I would also like to say that when I pick up these earphones, they tend to feel very lightweight. They have mentioned that it's an all metal design, but I feel like it's not completely made out of metal. Like the outer part is definitely plastic, then the second layer is also plastic, and it's the last layer that is actually metal. And the earphones also tend to feel very hollow, like it's not a very dense earphone. On the other hand, if you pick up like these earphones like this RHA MA390, although these are small and lightweight, but you will feel that density in the overall construction and design. And if I also pick up the Sony EX255, although these are not metal earphones, this is completely plastic built, so in this also you will find the earphones to be too dense. But in Soundmagic you don't find the earphones to be too dense, and the overall experience is very hollow. It's very hard to explain, but I'll just say that I'm not at all impressed with the audio quality. I didn't test it out these earphones with PUBG because I was already disappointed with the overall music quality and the movie quality, and I also watched some of the videos on YouTube as well, so nothing seemed to be impressing me a lot. Apart from that, the review that I'm giving you right now is completely different from other 4,000 reviews that are already available on Amazon. So thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll be posting some comparison videos of these earphones with some other popular brands in this particular price segment. So make sure to give a like to the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.